Moto G is an Android smartphone developed and manufactured by Motorola Mobility. Unveiled on November 13, 2013, the phone was initially aimed at developing markets, although it is also available in developed markets as a lower-cost option compared to other phones in its class. After 6 months on the market, the Moto G is Motorola's best-selling smartphone ever, and is the top-selling phone in Mexico and Brazil. Specifications: the phone features a 4.5-inch LCD IPS screen, the Google Android KitKat 4.4 operating system and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor clocked at 1.2 GHz. It has US pricing of $179 with no contract for the 8GB version. The phone is closely related to the Moto X that was released 3 months prior, although there are some key differences despite their similar appearances. The Moto G isn't able to have active notifications, quick capture, and touchless control like the Moto X due to the Moto X using a special processor that would be cost-prohibitive for the Moto G. In addition, unlike the Moto X, the Moto G has a removable back cover so that users can customize the phone in whatever color they want. Although the Moto X has its online motor maker that also allows the user to customize their phone, the casing on it is permanent instead of interchangeable like the Moto G. The original Moto G, citing its lack of adoption in the emerging markets the device is targeted at, does not support 4G LTE, and only up to HSPA+. On May 13, 2014, Motorola unveiled an updated variant of the phone, the Moto G 4G LTE, which adds LTE support, a gyroscope and a micro SD card slot which currently seems reliable with SDHC cards up to 32 GB and up to speed class 6. The back cover must be removed to access the micro SIM slot, S, and/or the micro SD card slot. Availability: the phone first became available in Brazil and parts of Europe. The phone was announced in Canada and United States on November 22, 2013 and December 2, 2013 respectively. The remaining parts of Europe and Latin America were expected to have the phone available by the start of the Christmas holiday season. The Moto G Google Play Edition is a global GSM model available unlocked from Google Play. In the United States, the Moto G is available for Verizon, Republic Wireless, Boost Mobile, Sprint, Cricket Wireless, US Cellular, Straight Talk and Consumer Cellular customers. Moto G was released in India on February 6, 2014 in an exclusive tie-up between Indian e-commerce company Flipkart and Motorola Mobility. There was a tremendous response from online shoppers to the launch of Moto G in India. Software updates: the Moto G became one of the first smartphones to get the Android 4.4 update after Nexus devices. The update was rolled out over the air and requires at least 200 MB of free storage on the device. The Android 4.4.2 update was rolled out worldwide by Motorola, as promised by them during the phone's launch event. The Android 4.4.2 update introduces an issue where some phones lose signal constantly. Motorola is aware of the issue and appears to be taking the steps to rectify it. Since the KitKat update, a battery draining issue is seen with numerous occurrences of the battery going from about 65% to 0% whilst doing nothing. When the Android 4.4.3 update rolled out, immediately the next day, Motorola announced on its blog that the US and Brazil versions of the Moto G, X and E will be getting Android 4.4.3 that week itself. This update brought a new dialer in line with the Nexus devices, and the introduction of Motorola Alert to Moto G and Moto X, along with camera improvements and numerous bug fixes. Critics' reception: the Moto G has received generally positive reviews from critics of both press and users, with several websites calling it one of the best budget smartphones of 2013 and 2014, receiving the following awards and recognitions: Digital Trends, Editora Euro Unregistered Trademark S Choice Award, IT Pro Portal Euro Best Buy Award, Trusted Reviews, Product of the Year at the 2013 Trusted Reviews Awards, Trusted Reviews Euro Best Phone Under £250 of 2013, Expert Reviews Euro Best Budget Smartphone up to February 2014, PC Advisor Euro Best Budget Smartphone up to May 2014, see also, Moto E, lower-end Moto phone, Moto X, higher-end Moto phone. References. External links, official website.